3 months ago, Amanda announced her pregnancy, a miracle we'd been trying for over 2 years. Yesterday, I discovered it wasn't my miracle at all. Came home early from a business trip. Meeting in New York ended sooner than expected. Found a strange car in our driveway. Through the living room window, I saw them together. My pregnant wife with can't write who yet, makes me physically ill. Their conversation carried through the partially open window. Does Nathan suspect anything? He asked. Amanda laughed, cold, mocking. Please. He thinks it's his miracle baby. So excited about being a dad again. What about the prenatal appointments? He's too busy checking nursery colors to notice they're fake. They kissed. Right there in our living room, where our family photos hang on the walls. Found her prenatal vitamins in the trash later. Just props in her performance. Today she acted completely normal. Made breakfast, kissed my cheek, talked about baby names. The baby kicked this morning, she said excitedly. Wanna feel? Each touch now feels like betrayal. Each moment tainted. Found her secret phone in her pregnancy pillow. The messages destroyed me. Miss you and our baby. Can't wait to start our real family. Nathan's nursery planning is hilarious. She keeps using my joy against me. Playing the perfect pregnant wife while carrying another man's child. You seem distant, she said over dinner. Everything okay? Just thinking about the baby. I know. Isn't it amazing? After trying so long. The manipulation. The lies. Using my desire for another child to cover her affair. Her phone buzzed. Doctor's office. Miss you. Tomorrow same time? I watch her text back. Can't wait. Baby wants daddy. She glanced up. Just confirming my checkup. Each lie drives the knife deeper. Each smile more poisoned. The PI's first report arrived this morning. Reading it felt like being stabbed repeatedly. Had dinner with Amanda tonight. Watching her perfect performance. She wore the maternity dress I'd bought her. Constantly touching her belly. Feel how active our miracle is, she said, reaching for my hand. I forced myself to touch her stomach, feeling the baby, his baby kick. I scheduled another ultrasound, she said softly. Wanna come? When is it? Thursday at 2. But you don't have to take off work dash. For our baby? Of course I do. Her phone buzzed. That slight smile I've come to hate played across her lips. Doctor's office? I kept my voice neutral. Just appointment reminders, she lied. I'd seen the message. Miss you both so much. The PI caught their afternoon meeting today. Not at any doctor's office. At his private house. How's the morning sickness? I pressed. Much better. The new prenatal vitamins help. The ones in the trash? She froze mid-bite. What? Found them this morning. Empty bottles for show. I got new ones. Like your new ultrasound pictures? The ones from Google? Her hand went protectively to her belly. You've been going through my things? Like you've been going through my life? My trust? My hopes? Her phone buzzed again. Multiple messages. Yesterday was amazing. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Our baby is so lucky. She excused herself to take an important call. I listened from the hallway. Yes, tomorrow works? No, he suspects nothing. Missing you both. When she returned, I asked about her weekend plans. Just doctor's appointments. Taking care of our little one. Our little one, I repeated. Interesting choice of words. She looked at me sharply. What does that mean? Nothing. Just thinking about paternity. Paternity? Why would you dash? The dates seem off, according to the real doctor. She recovered quickly. What doctor? I haven't seen anyone else. Because you haven't seen any doctor. Found your fake medical records. Her face went white. You've been checking up on me? Like you've been lying to me about my baby? What's that supposed to mean? You tell me. How's the real father? She stood abruptly. I don't like what you're implying. I'm not implying anything. Just asking about prenatal care. You're acting weird. The stress isn't good for the baby. Always using the baby. His baby. The PI delivered more evidence today. Had breakfast with Amanda. Watching her mask slip further. I've been thinking about the nursery colors, she said, stirring her decaf coffee. Maybe we should go with green? Why? Boys are usually blue. She froze. Who said it's a boy? Your messages to the real father did. The coffee cup clattered against the saucer. What messages? The ones about your son. His son. You've been spying on me? Like you've been lying to me about my baby? Her phone buzzed. That familiar smile started, but she caught herself. Go ahead, I said. Answer your baby's real father. It's just prenatal app notifications dash. About your secret appointments? Or about your plans together? She stood up abruptly. You're being paranoid. Am I? Let's talk about the real due date. We know the due date dash. No, you know the real date. I've been living your lie. The kids were at school, so I pushed harder. Tell me about yesterday's appointment. Which one? The one at his house. Her face went white. What house? Your lover's house. Very cozy setup. You're having me follow? Like you're having another man's baby? Her phone buzzed continuously. Messages flooding in. Where are you? We need to talk. What does he know? Your lover seems concerned. I noted. She grabbed her purse. I need to get to my checkup dash. To plan your next move? Coordinate your lies? This is ridiculous. What's ridiculous is watching my wife carry another man's child while I plan the nursery. She paused at the door. You don't understand, dash. I understand perfectly. Found your secret phone. Your messages. Your plans. You went through my things? Like you went through my life? My dreams of another child. Her mask cracked slightly. Fine. Yes, the baby's his. Happy now? Ecstatic. How long? Does it matter? Humor me. 2 months. Try again. Found your fertility clinic visits from 6 months ago. She sank into a chair. How much do you know? Everything. The planned pregnancy. The fake timeline. The future you're planning. Nathan dash. Save it for your lover. I'm sure he's waiting. She tried changing tactics, tears flowing. Think about the baby dash. I am thinking about the baby. His baby. The one you used to torture me. Her phone kept buzzing. Her lover getting desperate. I never meant to hurt you, she whispered. No, just meant to pass off his child as mine. The final blow came quietly. I found the paternity test results. Her head snapped up. What results? The ones from last week. In your purse. Those were just dash. Just proof you're carrying my best friend's baby. Her world crumbled visibly. The truth finally exposed. Everything's ready for tomorrow's confrontation, but tonight's dinner nearly broke me. Amanda came home late from a checkup, clearly rattled. She tried playing the perfect pregnant wife. I made your favorite lasagna, she said softly. Thought we could talk. About what? The paternity test. About us. About your concerns. Concerns? You mean evidence. Her hand trembled as she served the food. What do you want to know? Everything. Starting with how long you've been sleeping with Jack. The lasagna dish shattered on the floor. What? My best friend. The baby's real father. How did you dash? Know it was him? Besides the test results? Found your clinic paperwork. She sank into a chair. Nathan, please dash. Please what? Ignore that my best friend got my wife pregnant. Her phone buzzed. Jack's message popped up. Need to see you now. Your lover's getting nervous. I noted. He's not my dash. Not your what? Friend? Baby daddy? Partner in betrayal? She tried changing tactics, reaching for my hand. Baby, let me explain dash. Explain what? How you and Jack planned this. Use my desire for a child. It wasn't planned dash. No. The fertility clinic visits say otherwise. 6 months ago. Her phone kept buzzing. Don't tell him everything. We need to talk first. Remember our plan? Jack seems worried, I said calmly. About his other children, maybe? What other children? The ones from his other affairs. You're not special, Amanda. You're lying dash. Like you've been lying? Check his phone sometime. Multiple expecting mothers. She grabbed her phone, hands shaking. This isn't true dash. Call his wife. Ask about the divorce. About his pattern with married women. What pattern? Getting them pregnant. Breaking up marriages. Moving to new cities. When she came down later, her face was white. His wife, she said. About his history? The other pregnant mistresses? The abandoned children? He used me. Like you used me. She slid to the floor. What have I done? Destroyed everything. For a man who's done this before. Her phone buzzed again. Jack desperately damage controlling. I'm so sorry, she whispered. Sorry you got caught? We're sorry you picked the wrong man. Tomorrow, everything changes. The trap is set. Every other victim is ready. Her last text tonight. We need to talk. About everything. My response? Talk to his other pregnant girlfriends. It happened. Everything exploded spectacularly today. Called a special celebration dinner for the pregnancy. Invited Jack's wife, his other victims, and our families. Amanda had no idea what was coming. She arrived first, clearly expecting a reconciliation attempt. Nathan, what's going on? Why is everyone here? Supporting my pregnant wife. Isn't that what you wanted? Jack walked in, freezing when he saw his wife, Susan. What's she doing here? Family dinner, I said calmly. All the family. 3 other pregnant women walked in behind Susan. Jack, Susan smiled coldly. Still spreading your paternity around? Amanda looked between them, confusion turning to horror. What is this? She backed away. Support group, I said, for the mothers of Jack's children, past and present. The other women started sharing. He said I was special. Promised to leave Susan. Got me pregnant on purpose. Said we'd be a real family. Amanda collapsed into a chair. This can't be real, Dash. Very real. Susan stepped forward. Asked me about his pattern. The other pregnancies. The abandoned children. Jack tried leaving. Found the doors locked. Going somewhere? I asked. The party's just starting. Nate, you don't understand, Dash. No, you don't understand. 20 years of friendship. And you get my wife pregnant. Amanda started crying. I thought we were special. Like these other women thought they were special. Susan pulled out photos. Like the ones before them. Our families watched in shock as the story unfolded. Our best friend exposed. You said you'd leave Susan. One woman sobbed. Told me the same. Another added. Me too, Amanda whispered. Jack's confident mask cracked completely. They're lying. Like you lied about the other babies? Susan showed DNA tests. About the child support you never pay? Amanda stared at the evidence. Multiple pregnancies, multiple affairs, multiple lives destroyed. You said I was different, she whispered. They all did. Susan laughed bitterly. Asked them about his promises. The women compared notes. Same lines. Same seduction. Same abandonment. He used the miracle baby line with me too, one said. And me, another added. Word for word. Amanda's voice was hollow. The police entered as Jack tried escaping through the kitchen. Mr. Marshall, they said formally. We have some questions about unpaid child support. And fraud, Susan added. And paternity test tampering, I finished. Amanda tried approaching me. Nathan, please, Dash. Please what? Ignore that you helped him create more abandoned children. I didn't know, Dash. Like you didn't know about Susan? About the others? As they led Jack away, Amanda broke completely. What have I done? To us? To our children? Not us anymore. Not our family. Her phone kept buzzing, messages from other victims. Is it true? Jack got you too? Are you keeping your baby? His web of lies exposed. His pattern revealed. 3 months later, sitting in the therapist's office, watching Amanda try to explain herself. I didn't know about the others, she said quietly. Just like they didn't know about you, Susan replied from the next chair. The therapist leaned forward. Amanda, you're still avoiding responsibility. I'm trying to explain, Dash. Explain what? I asked. Destroying our marriage? Our friendship with Susan? The baby felt real, Dash. Like it felt real for his other victims? Our daughter Sarah called last night. Dad? Mom keeps trying to talk to me. You don't have to see her if you're not ready. She says she made a mistake, that she's carrying my brother or sister. Half-sibling, like Jack's other secret children. Jack's facing multiple charges. More pregnant victims keep coming forward. I never meant for this to happen, Amanda said in court. Never meant to get caught, Susan corrected. Today Amanda tried one last manipulation. We could raise the baby together. She touched my hand. As our miracle, Dash. Like Jack's other miracle babies? Scattered across the country. This is different. Different how? Because you thought you were special. Her phone buzzed. Updates from the victim support group. The other mothers understand me, she offered. Understand betraying your family? Helping create more abandoned children? I was desperate for a baby, Dash. You were calculating. Found your pregnancy planning journal. She went pale. What journal? The one detailing your fertility clinic visits. Your plans with Jack. Your lies to both families. Susan spoke up. She's just like Jack. Always the victim, never the villain. Amanda started crying. Real tears this time. Everything's gone. Our marriage. The baby's future. You traded it all for Jack's lies and empty promises. Found her final diary entry yesterday. Jack promised we'd be different. Special. Not like Susan said. Now I'm just another pregnant mistress. Another victim. Another fool. Her latest ultrasound showed twins. More lives Jack created and abandoned. Will you ever forgive me? She asked today. Ask Jack's other children that question. Some betrayals cut too deep. Some families never heal. At least now, everyone knows the truth.